Welcome to Shadow Empress Tarot. I'm a messenger of the Most High with the power to travel through the shadow realms. I'm here to guide you through spiritual warfare so you can achieve your soul's desires. What you need to know is God is my guide, truth is my religion, and my channel is intense shadow work. So if you are mentally or emotionally unstable, you've been warned. What's up, Shadow Gang? We back up in this thing. Before I get started, I'd like to thank all you guys for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the donations. I really appreciate you. Man, I had to get juiced up for this reading. It's been hot all day, so I'm like, But I wasn't feeling it, and Spirit is trying to get me to... They've been training me to try and, my stamina for being in the shadow realms. But I'd be like, I'm tired, Spirit. But I started hearing in my head, gang-ish, that's all I'm on. Gang-ish, that's all I'm on. I'm like, okay, Spirit. So I put me on some 21 Savage so I can get pumped. I put my mask on and we in here. Spirit was like, you need to go sit in that chair because, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here in these spiritual streets. And somebody need to roam the streets and make sure everything is up to par. So we in here with the spiritual blickies. And let me bless this place. Because the ancestors have been out of the couple years that I've been reading on YouTube, the ancestors have been coming through this month, and they dead serious. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up on my face. If you are positive, you better bless this place. If you are negative, you better get up out my face. And what Spirit, this is y'all can believe what you believe, you know what I'm saying? But the spiritual realm is telling me we are smack dead in the end times, and the wheat is being separated from the chaff. And what the ancestors want us to do is bring this home for the ones who still have souls and are the chosen in the bloodline. Like, Spirit wants us, especially the ancestors want us to starve our enemies of our energy. Not only that, when we starve our enemies of our energy, we also starve their dirty bloodline. The person on my table today is from a dirty bloodline. A real dirty one. It's interesting how Spirit is explaining this person. We'll get into it. Whoever this is to you, they want to benefit off the fruits of your labor. In a way, this person, on a surface level, they may know that they are lacking some things. That's why they want to ride on your train. But there are some things that go deeper. They don't know about their soul. And they most certainly don't know about the bloodline that they are in. But you're going to know. Because Spirit, the ancestors, is warning you about this person to keep them out of your energy, because there's something wrong with them. On a soul level and on a blood level. First out, the fruits of your labor. This person wants to collect from your energy. Why? We say about these people, do the work, and yes, this person needs to do the work. But the amount of work this person needs to do in order to be able to collect like you is immense. There's something wrong with this person energetically. Coming out after the fruits of your labor is the Page of Wands. Now, this reading is for the second channel. For those of you who have been rocking with me for a couple of years, y'all know this card has come out a many of times. And this is the first time I've ever seen it this way. I was shocked. I usually see this Page of Wands like a person moving like a snake, but today I saw something different. Lick. I pulled the card and I'm looking to pick up the energy, and I was like, lick, is those sperms on his shirt? Why does homie have sperm on his shirt though? And then I'm looking at him and I'm like, he's a sperm. Instead of a snake, he looks like a diseased sperm. So Spirit was like, look it up. And I'm like, okay. I Googled two-tailed sperm. And it is a thing, y'all. It's a thing. So let's get into it. I wrote it down. Double-tailed sperm. A rare morphological abnormality. Double-tailed sperm are typically non-functional and unable to swim properly. This can affect the ability to fertilize an egg, potentially leading to infertility. Not all are non-functional, but this is rare. Failed pregnancies or genetic abnormalities of offspring may happen if someone is seeded with a two-tailed sperm. So this is why this person wants to benefit off of your energy, because there is something wrong with their energy. This person is defective. Like their energy is defective. This person is defective on many ways, but let's just talk about their energy. This is what their seed produces at the Page of Wands. This person tries to plant a seed and they come up with literally this person a plant just say a avocado seed, and after 10 years or whatever, this is what they have. Look at my avocado stick. This person's energy, this is what you got out of your seed. What kind of seed is that? It's a defective seed. This person is a defective seed. I just heard they shouldn't be here. this person's bloodline is that dirty. I'm feeling like, and this is why I said, like, especially with this reading, if you're sensitive to the point where you don't like to hear the truth, I'm not sure. I don't know what to tell you. Because Spirit is saying this person is defective both energetically and physically. Like, this is a person that if you had children with them, they would create defective seeds with you, both energetically and physically. Spirit is telling me that this person, they're if you try to plant seeds with them, like create something, just say even creatively, even getting married, that is like, even before kids, just that the energy of you and another person, like, this would be tragic. And with a person like this, with a bloodline like this is the type of person that you also, it is a risk. This is not for everybody, but it is here. It is a risk of having a physically deformed child with this person. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This person is a defective seed. You plant seeds and you grow trees. This person plants seeds and they grow a stick with a couple leaves on it. Coming after the Page of Wands is the Seven of Wands. You need to fight this person off. Like, look at them. And then when I got to this Seven of Wands, this looks like a birth defect. Like, you're functional. You get things done. You at the Seven of Wands, you have energy. This person has enough energy to get things done, enough energy to defend yourself. You have 7 wands and this person has 1 wand, and then the 1 wand this person has is defective. It can't even grow anything. Movement goes barely anywhere. This person, this is like, what do you call them? Siamese twins. This is a birth defect. This is like these two things like this they can also be parasitic twins. This person is sick. They're parasitic. And you need to defend yourself against them. Because this person, because they can't move, they want to hitch a ride with you. This person need a ride. And they don't have not 1 penny for gas money. This person want to ride on your back, ride in your pocket, ride on your shoulder. This person is like, before I move on, let's be clear about something. None of us here are like, we're all adults, right? Right. This person may be a little retarded or something. Like, slow for real. And I've done this. Give people the benefit of the doubt, even though I'm mentally faster than them. I try to look at other things, or not benefit of the doubt. What am I trying to say? Other things that they're better at, like, oh, people who are not so smart, they can function. There's people who got jobs right now and cars and houses and they barely can read. You know what I mean? And I feel like, and I'm really picking up on this, there may be something about this person that you can tell they're a little bit slow in some way, mentally. Coming after, and you might write it off to where, everybody can't be a nerd like me. Everybody can't, not everybody is interested in information or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's more than that. It's not that. It's just knowledge is not this person's thing. This may not be for everybody, but knowledge may not be this person's thing. It's just that it's really not their thing, because they're really not capable of higher learning and higher thinking. There's something that's covering it up. This person needs to hitch a ride with you at the 6 of Swords. They really need to hitch a ride so they can get to calmer waters, because they don't have enough gas in their tank to get there themselves. Coming after the 6 of Swords is the 8 of Swords, is because there's really something going on with their mind. They're mentally trapped. They're stuck. And usually the 8 of Swords is a mindset that's trapping a person. But this is deeper. This person, they understand something, that they should be moving. They should be doing things. They should be planting seeds. But they have no idea how to do that. When they think of it, look, ain't nothing on the paper. When they think of it, their brain, like nothing comes up. This is giving me the feeling of like when you have to write a essay or something for school, and it's not really something you want to write, or you don't understand. Like this person, look, he didn't sat here and picked the little papers out in between the notepad, because he cannot think about, how am I going to move? How am I going to get to calmer waters? How am I going to get to where I'm going? This is painful for this person to think about what they have to do in order to get where they need to get. This is why they're in your energy, wanting to be like all up in your ass for real. Not because of love, not because of friendship, but because this person actually needs to ride on your swords. This person actually needs to ride on your mind, because theirs don't work. Like, for real. Coming after the 8 of Swords is the Hermit. This person, they really got something going on with their mind. They don't have look at the clouds. Like, they don't have, like, for real, y'all, whoever I'm talking about, who's trying to ride on your back, they don't have the capacity to reflect on themselves. And this is a bad, bad thing. If you can't reflect on self, that means you cannot see yourself. And those who cannot see themselves in this reality, most likely they are under some heavy, heavy karma. They don't have a soul, or both. This is the source. This is air. And the Hermit is Virgo. This is also Mercury. This is air. This is mind. Coming after the Hermit is strength. This person, y'all. They don't have the mental strength to reflect. And I'm telling you, there may be something with this being the Hermit, reflection. Then we have strength, and strength is that fire. This person is the Page of Wands, like a defective Page of Wands. It's something wrong with them, like literally, like it's in their genetics, whatever is going on with them both. It's in their genetics, both energetically and physically. But there may be something like even in this person's conversation with strength and in reverse, like, like they might not have really strong conversation, and that is because there is something wrong with their mind. Coming after the strength, I can't make this up. Coming after, look, we got the mind. We got Virgo, Mercury, and then we got the Magician, Mercury. Look at the contemplation. Look how hard it is for this person to think. This person is blocked off from manifesting. They can't think of what to do and where to go because they have a block when it comes to manifesting. So they got to be with you. They got to ride on your car. They got to jump in your pocket. They got to ride on your back because they're sick. They're really sick in many ways. Coming after Magician is ruined. Their mind is ruined. They're in a bloodline of weak minds, blocked thought. This person, they are in a bloodline. Their energy is retarded. Like I'm sorry. You know what I mean? If you sensitive, maybe click off or something. This person is literally energetically and mentally retarded in some way. And it doesn't have to show up in like IEP, like diagnosis or anything like that. But it's something that's there that maybe this person can hide. They're smart enough, like they're functional. Like this is a functional special needs. This is a karmic, energetic, special needs thing that's going on. I'm like, Spirit, is it that bad? So I'm like, clarify the Ten of Swords for me. I'm like, hey, this is crazy. Look what I got. Ruin. This person is in a bloodline that their ability to manifest is ruined. This is a bloodline that cannot come back from ruin. You got twice. Like, when we talk about royal bloodlines, that doesn't mean perfect. Don't nobody have a perfect bloodline. But when we talk about royal bloodlines, these are bloodlines that still have life in it. Souls that had life in them that came into the bloodline. There are gifts, there are talents, there are lots of things that can be accessible to those that we call generational curse breakers, that clear up a lot of like the karmic debt and all that type of stuff in order to, so you can get to it. Like when you pay the karmic debt of the bloodline and remove all the nastiness and understands the lessons of that bloodline, you can start to tap into the best of it. This is a bloodline that you ain't tapping into shit. Cause this bloodline is so dirty. It is affected both energetically and physically. Like if you had children, I'm sorry. Like this is straight up, and this happens a lot. Because we just be out here mating with anybody. We don't be thinking shit through. But this is also a person that if you had a child with them with these two-tailed sperms with the mage and ruin, with the ten of swords and ruin again, they might not be smart at all. This person's bloodline is so dirty that if you had a child with this person, you would be birthing a karmic into your bloodline. Like people who are born through this bloodlines are extremely dirty souls. Only extremely dirty souls or soulless people come through this bloodline, because it's completely dead. So if you had a kid by this person, it'll most likely it'll be something wrong with their mind. They might be a little bit slow. I don't know. That's what's on my board. I'm sorry, y'all. But this is why this person is with you. They want to be your friend. They want to be around you. They want to benefit off of you. They want a relationship with you because you know where you're going. They cannot manifest. This person sits up and wonder like, why? I don't know what I'm going to do. Why can't I think of what to do? This is sad. Ruin. Besides magic items, all forms of wealth that you carry or own are vanished. This includes all businesses, lands, and holdings. This is like, I got some Game of Thrones-ish on my board right now. This family bloodline, this person, this is like Ramsay. This family bloodline is ruined. Look, besides all magic items, their manifestation power is wrecked. They can't get higher. This is a bloodline that will not be able to access higher level tangible things like nice houses, nice cars, and stuff like that alone. They can't do it by themselves. And if they are doing it by themselves, they doing something extremely underhanded for those things. This is a family that has lost all of its titles, and there is not a soul that can come through it to revive it. This family is ruined. And this person is ruined. Coming after ruin is an outcast from his dwarven enclave. This curious adventurer has always been on the lookout for the next big score. He is currently seeking an ancient ruin. Stop playing with me. An ancient ruin which is rumored to contain a mighty artifact. Magnus seeks a gem called the Pontiff's Eye, which he believes grants the power to teleport over great distances. Like, you're the next big score. You are the Pontiff's Eye because you can see. You can see. You can think things through. You can plan things. And this person wants to ride on your plans. And that's another thing. We got Siamese twins here. There's dwarves, like little people. Birth defects is on my table. This is real serious. This is a really, like, this bloodline is extremely cursed. Coming after that is Legion. After what this person is looking for, Legion and Valeska, Healer. This person doesn't consciously know that they're doing this, but this is what's under what this person is looking for. This person knows that you can plan and all that. Like, you are a healer and you're from a bloodline of healers and warriors and things like that. This person behind the scenes doesn't know that they're looking for people who have strong blood. The opposite of theirs. Not just a person, but a bloodline. These are the type of people who marry for things, who become friends with people and get in there good. Like, they want to be just like family so they can benefit from that family dynamic or being considered family. There's a lot, even as a friend, there's a lot of benefits when someone considers you family. You'll never be without. You'll never be without, because that person that considers you family will always open the door for you, feed you, do you favors, get you jobs, give you things, because why? You're family. Our personal relationships with people go a lot deeper. The ancestor just said it's when you meet anyone, it's never about just you and them. It's you, them, and each of your bloodlines. This is why I think this is something that was known back in the day. That's why people really kind of stayed separated. Revenant. Resurrect one dead character. One aspect of their personality is permanently changed. Like, yeah, this person want to attach to you so you can revive part of their character, so you can make them look better, so they don't look so dumb. Because the reading is exposing how this person's mind works, but on the surface, it would be like, oh, I'm supposed to be so much farther in my life type of dumb they feel about themselves. Another dwarf. Born in the midst of a climatic battle, Petunia has always known death. Now guided by a voice she believes to be the god of death, she travels the world seeking places of violence and conflict. The voices tell Petunia she has a great destiny as a reaper, an agent who destroys those who would defy death. Petunia has the stats of a berserker, except whenever she destroys an enemy, she gains 4 temporary hit points. This person is, whoever this is that's trying to ride on you, they are crazy. A berserker, they're crazy. For some of you, you might know that this person has a drug problem. And this person is like delusional. This may not be for, well, how dirty this person is. They might even have an entity on them, telling them that they got a big destiny. And this is might what you see, like, oh, I'm this and that. You might see a face, an identity, like they're big and bad. They're strong in a dark way. Violence and conflict. This person might even be like a hothead. Like, this is like, instead of really being that guy or that girl on an intellectual level or a character level, they more like, say that again, say that again, I bet you won't, like, that type of thing. Like, I'm a warrior. That may not be for everybody, but like, this person is trying to cover up their lack that they feel inside. That inferiority, the fact that their mind, that they know they're not as smart as other people. Clarifying, Petunia is hating on your creative ideas, causing you to lose out on an opportunity, and claiming credit over your success. Hating on your creative ideas, this person naturally, even though they want to benefit off of you, they might instantly think of like wanting to destroy your creative ideas, because look at her, like, because they can't do it. They've never done it. And when they try to, there's nothing there. There's no ideas. There's no ideas that manifest in their mind in order for them to know at the Page of Wands what actions to do. Their evil eye, even though they want to ride on your coattail, them being in your energy, they got so much darkness in them. You doing your creative thing, they sad about it, they about it, and this energy around you, it may cause you to lose out on the opportunity. Or this person, like it says, the voices tell Petunia she has the great destiny as a reaper, an agent who destroys those who would defy death. So you're not a person who want to lay down and die, who want to give up. So you come up with ideas, you get things done or whatever, and it's like, well, I'm going to kill that. Because you're not like them. This is a person that could be benefiting off of you. And if they had a choice between benefiting off of you, this is how silly they are. Their mind is messed up. Instead of, with the two choices, benefiting off of you or being able to destroy what you're creating, this person would destroy it. It makes them feel powerful. This person, it is really something wrong with their mind. Their mind is split. It makes them feel powerful to get people to let them ride on their back. And they also feel power destroying the same thing that feeds them. They're a berserker. They're berserk in their mind. And like literally they have a mind of a person who's on drugs, yo. Spacey and loopy and unorganized. Coming next is claiming credit for your success. Like this person, they hate to see people move forward with their ideas and their thoughts. If they are around in your energy while you're creating things, they're going to swear up and down that they did this and they did that. And really, they did absolutely nothing because their mind doesn't work that way. They don't have any ideas. This is a person that will claim credit over your success and never even gave you an idea. They'll say something like, just say if this is a person you already in a relationship, you wouldn't have been able to start that business if I didn't watch the kids. Mind you, that is that person's kids. But because they watched the kids and it gave you time to put your ideas into play, this person is saying, I did that too. That type. Don't that sound a little special? A little retarded? That is slow. Like coming to that type of conclusion. This person, for real, is a fool. They can't go nowhere. This person is stuck. Like, it's almost like this person is in like they're in a magic circle that they're trapped in. It's not for protection for them. It is to protect others from them. They're in an energetic jail. This person is in spiritual jail. This person is walking around in spiritual jail. Like literally this person has a cage, an energetic cage around them, especially in their mind. They can't look at this fool. It is impossible. It is energetically impossible for this person to have new starts. It will not be allowed. This person lost in this game. This is one of the souls that have lost. Lose 10,000 XP. If losing that much XP would cause you to lose a level, instead lose just enough to remain at your current level. This person, all they have, they're not running off of their soul power. All they have is the programs of their dirty bloodline that they're running on. So that's why they can't get anywhere. Excuse me. Coming next is this. Peter, once an heir to a wealthy family, Peter was disowned for his close friendship with an elf, and his friend was killed. He now spends his time seeking the familial magics forbidden to him by his father, the wicked Duke. In an attempt to revive his beloved friend, Peter has begun dabbling in necromancy. Here we got death again. We got death again. Disowned from his family, like this person is under a family curse. A soul and family curse. Peter has the stats of a cult fanatic. In addition, he can cast animate dead once per day. Like here, this whole thing with the dead. This person is the walking dead. Death, dead. This person is the walking dead for real. This person has been disowned by spirit, and everyone, like this is a real dirty bloodline, and everybody who's come through their bloodline has been disowned by spirit. This is one of the nastiest bloodlines I've ever seen on my table. Ruined. So see this ruin, this Tenosaurus, this is him or her personally. Personal ruin. And then the bloodline, the estate is ruined. So this person's soul is bad, and the bloodline they're in is extremely, it's done. It's done. Clarifying, Peter is the Five of Cups. This person is truly the Five of Cups. I could say sad. But it's deeper than sadness. The sadness within this person, it feels desperate. This person wants to hide the fact that they are desperate. They are desperate to be and remain in your energy. They're beyond sad. This person, let me cover up the booties and everything. With the Sun, they legit need to get in other people's energy. Like, have relationships with other people. Relationships, sex, in order to get energy. They have absolutely none of their own. Coming after the Sun is the Magician. This is how they manifest. They literally, I'm trying to do this, y'all. We'll do it this way. They literally, with the Magician, the Sun and the Magician, they manifest through other people. Other people's, like, when they get in other people's energy, then things come to them. I didn't try to cover up that and her titty over here. Look, whatever. Coming after the Magician is the Moon. So we got the Sun, the Magician, and the Moon. Look, and it's maiden mother crone. Their bloodline, all the souls from it, is in the shadows. And with the Magician in the middle, they manifest off of, this is really hard because it's just titties everywhere. They really manifest off of other people's energy. And you know, they say, I don't believe this because, I mean, science tells us that the Sun gives the Moon light. Time after time, generation after generation, the souls that come through this bloodline manifest they absorb the light of others, especially through sex. This is the type of person that if you got involved with, you, before you know it, your beauty is gone, because that's how void their soul is and their bloodline. Coming after the moon is the Two of Cups. Hey, this is important. Being in relationships is a part of this person's survival. Whether all of their relationships is for survival, friendship and relationships. All of their relationships is for the purpose of manifesting. You might even notice, like, if you get close enough with this person, that their family relies on others. They have the same habits. This person, they get friends with energy, the Two of Cups. They get into relationships with people who have energy, the Sun. And that is what powers them up. They go from the Page of Wands. They go from being a retarded sperm to the Knight of Wands. This person wants to power up on your energy. This person, since they coming up here in the Ten of Swords, they have no idea consciously how deep it goes and what they actually doing and why they need to do it. Even if I told this person, if this person even, this type of person, if they were to see this reading, they wouldn't even understand it. This person is a fool. They not right in the mind. They're immature. And I'm really trying to not call this person stupid. But they are. Coming after Jester, this person is a shapeshifter. A socialite born to a cursed, noble family. This is the second time. Family being thrown out of your family, cursed family being thrown out of your enclave. Like, this person is in a really cursed bloodline. A socialite born to a cursed noble family, the lovely and ruthless Lenore has clawed her way up the social ladder while hiding a dark secret. Now she has the ear of most of the noblemen in the region and some of the ladies too. You see what I'm saying? This person, both their relationships and their friendships, is for advancement. Like the rest of her family, Lenore is a Gorgon, inheritors of a serpentine curse. When she desires it, her look can turn any admirer into stone. The Heart of Stone. Lenore has the stats of Medusa, except she may hide or reveal her true nature as a free action. This person is a shapeshifter from a cursed bloodline. They use their friends and their relationships in order to manifest. Like, she climbs the ladder to make them look better. And that's why this person goes under the radar, because they might pick the right friends, be in the right circles, in the right relationships, and it hides their Ten of Swords mind. It hides their inability to really manifest on their own. Coming after Lenore, a traveling historian, Sage can often be counted on to share the lore of any notable places in the region. She prefers bartering rather than gold and is always on the hunt for rare tomes, which is books. Sage carries an enchanted locket with her at all times, which allows her to record anything she hears. Now, your mind works. And that's exactly what this person is in your energy to do. They shapeshift like they into the same things that you into and all that, just so they can ride on your knowledge, on your plans. This is the type of person, hey girl, you want to do a business idea? Yeah. And you doing all the business idea. You're coming up with the marketing strategies and everything, because this person, not only they trying to use you, but they mind really don't work like that. They can't help you. If they tried, you'd probably be like, and you would do it your way anyway. Coming after Sage is the Six of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this person is in your energy because you know what to do. And they want to benefit off of that with the Six of Pentacles. They want to benefit off of that. This person, they've done this many times. They've done this many times. Look. That one eye, Ponta's eye, looking for their next score. They have done this to many people in order to look successful, in order to bring success to them. This person, I gotta give it to them. They do know how to pick them. They set their eye on somebody, watch their actions, see what they have, how they move, how they talk, how they think, and they go in for the kill. This is a person that always look for emperors or empresses. Coming after the Empress is Justice. This is exactly why this person and their bloodline is in complete ruin, because they never, with justice, they never brought balance to these scales. They never learned this lesson. And now everybody in this bloodline is stuck with this behavior. They can't access any other energy. It's just the way they are. They are cursed. Like with this, he like holding the guns in surrender. This person, they can't even fight being like this. They can't fight it. Coming after Justice is the Princess of Swords and Dominion. This person, like activists, this person act like they know things and they're strong and everything like that. Like the swords, like they have a strong mind. They act like that. there's something they do that makes them, they act like they're strong and everything like that. But it's like, it doesn't go deep. It's on repeat. They might be loud in a way, try to show a presence, to act like they have power, dominion over something, or to get dominion over somebody else. This is even giving me like the street dude that want to make people believe like they're this and that, but they scared of everything. They scared as hell. The only reason why they got a car is because they baby mama paid for it. Everything that the dude have on, his baby mama paid for it. This doesn't have to be the what's going on, but this is like an example. He talk a good game. But it's coming from a real shallow space. Like, look at the papers blowing in the wind. Like, this person mind. They might even act aggressive in order to cover up the fact that their mind doesn't work right. And this happens. How do you think so many people get through life covering up the fact that they can't read and stuff? And I'm not saying this person can't read, but as far as like, it might be for somebody for real. But as far as like manifestations is concerned, like, they don't have it. They don't have manifestation power. This will be like telling a 5-year-old to, because 5 years are smart now, but to create a living. Like, oh, all right, Jimmy, now I want you to sit down and I want you to write a business plan. Like, if you told this person to write a business plan, that it'd be like, why are you doing that? You're literally telling it to a 5-year-old. This is how their mind works. It can't go past a certain thing, a certain point. Coming after dominion is the wheel of fortune. This person acts like this because they don't know how to ride their wheel of fortune. They can't. Like, without people, their luck is terrible. It's terrible because, like I said, their soul is under judgment. This is a person that has an extreme amount of karma. Not only them, but like I said, other souls from the past, their family. And even what I'm saying, this is so ingrained in their family line that even in the past, there may have been souls that actually taught it. Not just by example, like, oh, I see my mom and my dad acting that way, treating people that way. But no, in the past, there may have been dirty souls that taught the children how to be this way, to use people for their manifestations. I think this bloodline has done many other things, but that is one of the main things in here. And that's what this person is trying to do to you. Coming after the 6 of Cups is the Princess of Wands again. Well, this was the Princess of Swords. But the Princess of Wands, like, Spirit is saying, in the past, people in their family misuse their power. Misuse their power. They, like what this person is probably doing to you, putting people like an illusion of success around them. And they put that illusion of success around them, and then they force themselves They dominate. They take in order for them to be in the Six of Wands. It's almost like they get people under an illusion long enough for them to step center stage and burn everything down and take what they want. That's why you will miss an opportunity. Because that's what this person wants to do to you. Get that energy through relationship. This doesn't have to be a lover, but friendship, like I said, friendship, actual relationship. Because Spirit is really serious. Because this person at the Hermit, they have a hard time reflecting on positive movement forward, on positive manifestations. This person reflects. Now they can think about demonic things, how to force people, how to take things. Because there's something going on with their mind. They're stuck because they crazy for real. Like literally this person just say, you like, oh, I'm going to sit and I'm going to think about business ideas. I'm going to put this sit here with this pen and paper and I'm going to write things down. This person be like literally that's how their mind is. It's nothing there, y'all. Until this person thinks about how they're going to ride on somebody else's back and take what they want. That's because that is the only program in their line is so strong and has been reinforced over and over and over again. This person's whole bloodline is under judgment, y'all. The whole bloodline. This person attaches to people so they can rest. So they can rest. So they don't have to force themselves trying to think of a different perspective of being. Because they can't do it. They're just stuck there hanging. It's like they can't do forward thinking, y'all. And it actually, this Nine of Swords and this Hangman is giving me hyperventilate. Like if this person was put in a position to where they're by themselves and they got to figure things out, how they're going to manifest and there's nobody around that they can attach to or come up with, like even they would need somebody like, oh, I don't know what's going on with my life, and they would need you to say, tell them exactly what to do so they can go do it. Like without anybody else around, if they weren't able to at least get somebody else's advice to like do this, do that, do this, do that, they really would be hyperventilating for real by themselves. Because this is the Nine of Swords, they'd be at night really freaking out. Losing it. Because they don't have a soul. Colorless angel. But you do. Coming after Naked Before the Stars, I Won't Cry for You. Is something wrong with their blood. Don't help this person. Don't cry for them. They are in a position that they are in because of what they've done over lifetimes. They are in the bloodline they deserve to be in. This person is in pain. They are in desperation. They can't manifest without anybody else because they are cursed all the way down to their blood. Every drop of it. And that's the truth. This is why this person doesn't have a strong mind. This is why their mind stays in this Neptunian, this looks like Neptunian energy. This is why they can't get clarity. Because spirit is, look at this. So many people in their bloodline, generations after generations, have traveled through this reality on somebody else's back, stealing energy and things from people. Stealing their energy. Riding on their boat. Coming after, this is the truth of them, that this person is a pirate. Their family is pirates. Coming after that, this person is a predator. All of them. This is a demonic bloodline. That's all they've learned. Is demonic things. Like, your soul is well-rounded. And over lifetimes, and in this lifetime, you're still strong in this, strong in the mind, strong in learning, individually as a soul, and also in your bloodline. This person is the exact opposite of you. This person in their bloodline is a channel for evil. They really are. And spirit is not playing with you. And I tell y'all this all the time. This place is the Hunger Games. And right now in the Hunger Games, the wheat is being separated from the chaff. Look at Katniss Everdeen over here. These are over here where you belong is the souls that still have a soul. And across the river, it's them and their bloodline. Keep a distance from this person, whoever this is for you. They are the enemy in this Hunger Games. I'm dead ass. I'm telling you, this reality is watched. And right now, the upper realms, the cosmos is trying to get the messages to us about how this game really works so we can start wrapping shit up. Stay separated from these bloodlines and people like them. That is the message that's being told on this screen to everybody. Because this is how it really is. The name of this game on earth is spiritual warfare. This is the Hunger Games. And you can't be right next to the cyborgs. You can't be next to the NPCs, those that have lost their soul, and it's hard for them to manifest even one dandelion. Look over here, you're still in the fight. Winning the fight, you got plenty of soul power. You look at the soul power. Look at the water that's powering the movement. This person, not so much. This person's brain don't even work. I'm like, for real. This person can't help you in this fight, and they're like, don't die, that's all I got, don't die. Like, what are we doing? The cosmos is here to tell you that these demonic bloodlines are coming for all of us. They're just like we're being activated right now. They're also being activated. Y'all better look, moving on. Because it's real out here. It's really real out here. It's really making me tired. And this person wants to cross the fence. They ain't got no food over there. They can't manifest on this side of the river. And this person want to disobey, knowing that you know what's going on. And they want to say, hey, you think, can you spare a piece of that steak? No. Because doing that brings karma upon you. These people are under judgment. And you giving this person steak is you going against the spiritual courts in their judgment. That's how you end up taking on this person's karma. That's like you smuggling in contraband into the prison. Tell this person to stay on their side of the wall. They're the walking dead now. Whether they know that or not, you know it. And you know enough to keep this person away from you. Coming after, I need a piece of steak, is the Knight of Wands. Moving fast, not knowing what you're going to get. Because this person don't know what to do. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're going to get. They really, really are trying to hitch a ride on somebody's bus and somebody's car. And they're not trying to pay no fare because they don't have any. This person is offering their cup of love to anyone who will take it. Who do you love the most? Give them a kiss. Like this person loves anybody who's going to give them something. It doesn't come from a real place. They're not capable of such things. This person is going to be loyal to anyone or pretend for a short time that they're loyal to anyone they can feed on. Matter of fact, this really is not about them. This person is looking for a loyal guardian. Someone to throw them a couple steaks. This is Ramsey and his dogs. We're not feeding Ramsey and his dogs. Coming after that loyalty, this Ace of Swords is the Tower. This person is destroyed mentally. And the actions, how they move, they're really just trying to liberate themselves from that desperation, that Five of Cups. Remember I said this Five of Cups feels more than sadness. This is desperation. And this Tower would be desperation. They're the Page of Wands. They really move in desperation to keep their movement going, to keep their fire lit, to liberate themselves from towers that approach them throughout life. Like every time something happens, a tower, they really need somebody else. They need to feed on somebody else in order to survive it. This person, with that Hangman, with the two faces, this person literally stays in the perspective of desperation. They stay in the Nine of Swords, and they feel like they need a break from worry. It's like, how am I going to do this when I can't even come up with ideas? I don't know what to do. This is retarded, I'm sorry. Even with all the options of what to do, this person will look at all the options and they're like, I don't know what to do. They really can't manifest. They really can't. Because look, their mind is shattered. This looks like shattered glass to me right now. Their mind is shattered. Their mind, when they do think of anything, I can't make this up, defeat, in their mind, they take gambles. They think they can think of demonic things because that's the program that is running through their bloodline. That's all that they can access. And they gamble their ideas on how they're going to obtain money. It's always a gamble. Like, that's a hella gamble. Like, I'm going to spend all this energy to try and be friends with this person, try and get in a relationship with this person, so I can get a prize from them, so I can get money. That's a hell of a gamble. That's a hell of a waste of time. This is how much desperation, how much this person doesn't believe in themselves and their capability to come up with ideas on how to save themselves. Yeah, because look, on this side of the gate, there's karma. There's Big Daddy Saturn over there. This person's mind is demonic because the sun has set on them. The sun has set on them. It's time, y'all. The war out here is being amped up. And whoever this person is that you know, they are in your energy and you try to give them the benefit of the doubt. And they don't help you at all. They just pretend like they're there for a reason. Like, hey, tell them to get on their side of the line. Look, Spirit is not playing. It's time for us to separate ourselves from the dead. We Katniss Everdeen out here. Like, separate. This is spiritual warfare. Separate yourself from them. There's so many of them too. There's very few of us, and there's more of them, the dead ones. Coming after... Where are you at? Coming after defeat. is this painting. I didn't write down who the painting was from. It might have been Leonardo da Vinci. It don't matter. That's not significant. But what is significant was Spirit told me to... I was like, what is this thing? It's called an ermine. And is considered to be an opportunistic predator. That's what this person is. They are an opportunistic predator. That's how they think. And that makes sense because, like, oh, I said that, remember I said, oh, trying to be a friend with somebody, trying to be in a relationship with somebody, that's predatory. And it is a gamble because it might not work for you. You spend all that time preying on somebody so they can give you something or do something. What a waste of time. What could you have created on your own? But they don't even have that capacity. This person, oh, you gonna hold me, you gonna pet me, you gonna feed me. Always this person gotta find an empress or an emperor to help them. Okay, I want to say help. Sustain them. Sustain them. They're in your energy because they want you to sustain them, to keep them alive energetically. Look, their soul is broken. The water jug. Look at all the water. Their soul has drained from them. They no longer have it. And they find people like you to patch things up a bit so they don't show themselves for who they are, as broken as they are. Spirit says this person is real hungry. This is a hungry soul. They are dilapidated and they are lazy. And how this person is, many people, this is an apartment building. Many, a raggedy one at that. Many people from their bloodline, all of them. This is, I would say all of them. At the state of this bloodline, they probably only had a few good ones in the beginning. And this is a bloodline that started rotting itself extremely early in the game. This is a starving soul. That's why they need to feed on you. Coming after this apartment is death. So much death. They're hungry. They're sick in the soul. That's why they can't build. They're suffering. This person and their bloodline are suffering from multiple deadly sins. Greed, sloth. Sloth may be a big one. Man, they have done this so much over time to where this person's body is sick. Is something wrong physically with this person's their bloodline, their blood. Like, this is a bloodline that will produce mental disorders, emotional disorders, like hardcore diseases that ravage the body. Like, this is really, really somebody you shouldn't breed with. Birth defects, heart defects, mm-mm, mm-mm. This person, their body and their mind, man, look, this looked like the heart transplant box, and it's like they can't get this, they can't fix their soul. It is just too rotten, because when they traveled through time, they did roach ass shit. And that's, your spirit team is here to tell you this is what they want to do to you. They want to be in your energy while you're building. And then they want to be next to you pretending like they're building. They ain't cut a piece of garlic. They ain't took the skins off the carrots or nothing, but he wiping his hands. What you wiping your hands for? Like, you don't even have a knife. You didn't do nothing. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is slow. So he pretending like he letting her cook. Like he cooking and he ain't done nothing. But took the carrots and the bell peppers and shit out. You know why? Because you gonna come home and you gonna cook that shit. And he gonna want all the credit, like, oh, thank you so much for taking the stuff out the refrigerator, like a little ass kid. That's all this person gonna do. He ain't gonna cook the meat. But you gonna call home before you get off work for him to take the chicken out the freezer. That type shit. And look at him, looking all satisfied, like, look what I did. I took out the cutting board. I took out the onions, the garlic, and the carrots. Didn't even buy the shit. After the Knight of Pentacles is unexplained freak accident. Like, you can't have this person in your energy because they're going to be pretending like they're helping you build, and they're not. They're letting you do it all on your own. That's what they're going to do. And they're going to claim, you're going to make a 5-star dinner, and they're going to be like, yeah, we did that. Oh, babe, this dinner is good. We did a good job. Like that type of stuff. And you might be like, what? I had a friend that would do stuff like that. And I can't be talking to people like that. Like, what are you even talking about? That's crazy. You to do absolutely anything. This person watches you. You got to protect yourself, because as this person watches you, they're watching how you move and what you have. So they're calculating all the ways they could drain you. In which ways, what way. Look, this person at the Explorer Records. That's what's going on in their mind. They're not planning. They're not nothing. They just standing there in the kitchen watching you cook. Root work. Seek someone to help you with the protection spell. Like, this person is trying to attach cords to you. There may actually, it's always a thin stream, not always, but there's always like a thin, like almost always, a thin stream of magic running through here. This is a person, a dead soul that might be trying to siphon from you energetically, because their mind, they take gambles. Black magic is a gamble, a real bad one. They take gambles, and their mind can only think of demonic shit. So there may be somebody doing this. Other than that, how this person is plotting and scheming on you, it's already attaching a cord. Trying to attach to your root, your foundation. I'm sitting here thinking like, I'm just so lazy right now. Because it's late. And I'm like, man, I might have to but I don't want to erase what I said if it's not going to make sense. Might have to erase that magician and her things hanging out, y'all. Coming after root work is the Six of Cups. The Emperor, the Pioneer, and the Nourisher. This person people like this who are so compromised in the soul, they literally, what the spirits are saying here now, the ancestors are saying, is they literally drink from your soul. These are soul suckers. Whoever's on my board is a soul sucker. Like, legit, a soul eater. Oh, look where this shit come from. The Six and the Emperor. This person drinks souls. They don't even know that's what they do. Neither do we, but the spiritual realm, the veil is getting thin, and we're able to get higher knowledge because it's time. And look, with this Emperor, it's all a show. They pretend like they are an emperor, respectable, but it's all a show. It's a script. Look, this looks like a dressing room, and it got the script on the screen. So this person been practicing the script of an emperor, and he turn around and you sitting across from him as, look, you got the emperor and the empress. So y'all this person is practicing the emperor role, and they're role playing with you, like practicing the script. When really, look, this person is like a midget or something. I am so sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but look, this person is coming up. They want to act like they're normal, but they got like a birth defect. Like they're not an emperor. They're not capable of that. They need like an empress nurturer type of energy to take care of them because their legs is little and they can't really walk that fast. Leg spirit. I'm so sorry. The ancestors, the way they communicate stuff to me is crazy. But this person is not an emperor. They are one of them little people. And really, you're going to be holding this person's hand and their legs going to be little and they're going to be trying to walk, keep up with you. Walk, you know how to like midgets be walking like this? I'm sorry, but this is what's in my mind. And spirit is telling me it's all pretend. This person, like, they're soul eaters. Whenever this person and their bloodline is this is the dirtiest I've ever seen. It's so dirty. Just being in their presence rips tears in your auric field. And look at the tears in your auric field. Wherever, look at the lamps. Look at your energy. Look at the holes. They suck it. And their ancestors have done this for a long time. Look at the tear. So look at the lantern. They take a piece of drink your soul, and they leave emptiness there. Look at the moon energy. They leave emptiness there. This is a soul eater. I don't know what this is. Man, this person, you let this person in your energy, they're going to have your auric field looking like Swiss cheese. Man. Wow. Coming after that, spirits say, get out of Dodge. Get out of Dodge, whether this is past, present, or future. Like, you got out of Dodge, don't go back, and make sure you remember what you saw. Like, this is a person, if this was the past, it took you a long time to recover from this. And some people, depending on how much soul power you have, some people might not recover from this. Having somebody as dirty as this person in their energy, eating your pieces of your soul like that. Yeah, these are the type of entity type low vibrational people that you have karmic cords with. And you got to come back in a lifetime with them and face off because you got to get a piece of your soul back after they done sucked it all out of you. Like, this is not the type of, like, this person drain your energy and over a couple years when you heal, you can get your energy back. This is the type of person that you got to come, a type of person, type of soul, you got to come back another life and learn your lessons and get your shit back. This person, like, because they've gotten away with a piece of you and you want it back. So now you got karmic ties with a person like this. Y'all. karmic ties, karmic soulmates. Yeah, this is that. This is that type of shit. You can only get your energy back if that next lifetime you learn the lesson from that soul that you didn't learn before. Otherwise, your energy's still gonna be on some Swiss cheese shit, and you might not have enough energy in order to raise your vibration so you don't be stuck here in the next game. Spirit is saying, like, make sure remember if this is the past, remember what happened between you and that person and never let it happen again with anyone. But I think there's somebody, for most of you guys, there's somebody lurking in your energy that wants to catch you. Spirit said, get away from this person like a bat out of hell. There are things that you can tell about this person. Do not ignore it. Do not ignore it. She coming up like, wait. Bitch, no, ain't no way. Clack, clack. I'm telling you, before I started this reading, Spirit was like, gang shit, that's all I'm on. Gang shit, that's all I'm on. Like, I'm not talking literally, because some people out here, they really don't, they take shit literally because they slow as hell. I'm not like, that ain't you. Look, that's not what I mean. But energetically, you got to have them boundaries up real tough. Because this person, you better stop playing with me, is from a demonic bloodline. And this person will sacrifice you. And how they're gonna get, how they get into people's energy, and how they will get in your energy. Is pretending to be innocent. Like they need your help, like they need to be rescued. Do not rescue this person. If that building is burning, they're supposed to be in that bitch burning. They got the tower. Do not rescue this person. You're going to take on their karma. This person, you let them sit at your table and you feed them. You're going to take on their karma. You think you helping them out? No, you're feeding them your auric field. And as you feed them your auric field, they're going to get better. This person, they don't know the workings of this, but they do know when they find a good catch, how much better they start to look and feel. Leave them stranded. Leave them stranded. They're stranded for a reason. Do not pick them up. Your intuition is telling you not to pick them up. They're not your friends. They're not your family. Don't let them prop themselves up on your bloodline. Because at the Six of Cups again, their bloodline is ruined. They literally, this bloodline is so dirty that only in the beginning did this, only a few made like a foundation for that line, and that's as far as they got. Look at how solid your foundation is in your bloodline, and look at theirs. It was like this bloodline did a little bit and then they fell off instantly. This bloodline was fucking themselves from way back. I mean, this is a bloodline that never even got started, y'all. Ain't nothing good in a bloodline like this. And they want to be your best friend, your friend that's like your sister and everything like that, so they can benefit. This is crazy. And look, that cup, that's not them bringing that cup and you got your cup. This is them drinking off your, like, a cup of your soul energy. Being there. Look, this person got more than you. You got one foot on the cup and one in your hand. This person got a foot on this cup, one in the hand. Nah, you can't be doing that. Coming after the Six of Cups is the Turtle ship. And this ship is a Korean, I think it was in the 1600s or something like that. A Korean turtle ship is a unique warship of the Joseon dynasty to defend against Japanese invasions. Like, this would be an invasion on you. This person and you coming together, this person being in your energy is spiritual warfare. I just heard by default. By nature. As soon as this person even thinks they want a relationship of any kind with you, it's war. Oh, I want to be that person's friend. Oh, I want to date her. She seems like she got it together. War. Automatically. That's how bad this person is. Do not let this person court you. Court lady graced by a king. Hell no. See what I'm saying? There's something to this bloodline thing that they got in the movies. I think back in the day, people really knew about bloodlines and marrying into certain lines and preserving the integrity of family lines and shit like that. Like, do not let this peasant in your energy. Because this person will drain the things that you've worked for in your soul over time. This is a water clock, an ancient water clock. And with your ancestors, royal ancestral shine, what your ancestors have worked for over time. This person will be the death of you. If you don't follow your intuition or the guidance. King's morning assembly. Establishing order. Discussing. This is what the king would do every morning. It would have an assembly to establish order, discussing state affairs, and recording history. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Getting to work, making sure your everyday affairs are together, that the kingdom is in order, not being around people who don't deserve to be graced by royalty. This is beyond peasant. This is like the dirtiest of dirty, like in the Game of Thrones. This person from Flea Bottom, shit. Like, Spirit wants you to focus on your duties for your soul and the things that you came to do for your bloodline. Like, Spirit, with this being King's Morning Assembly, establishing order, discussing state affairs, recording history, Spirit wants you to run a tight ship. And you don't have time for philandering with people who mind don't work and they don't have plans, and without you, they don't know where they're going. For real. Spirit is saying, like, you are of royal descent. Your bloodline is alive with a lot of royal information in it. And this person is immature, both as an individual character that they're playing in this particular on this particular timeline, but they have an immature soul and they're from an immature bloodline. They are blind. They can't reflect on themselves, and they sure as hell cannot think. This is different. You have a lot of responsibilities. You are the generational curse breaker. You are a strong soul. You don't have time to be playing out here like this person. This person is stuck in this game, blind, playing around, spinning in circles. They are not fit to be, I am so sorry, this is Spirit, but this is what they're saying. They are not fit to be in front of you. They are not supposed to be in the royal audience. They don't belong there. Because they are a fake emperor. They are not an emperor. They are a clown. They are immature. Mommy, can you buy me a SpongeBob balloon? Like, what are we doing? And they are a black hole. They are not an emperor. They got a black hole in their soul. Their chakra system have black holes, and especially in their mind. This is a goofy ass. And you know it. You know about, like, you suspect. You don't ignore your intuition about what's inside of this person and what's inside of you. You have the knowledge in your soul. This person got SpongeBob in there. This person just wants to ride on your back. They're looking for somebody to nurture them, take care of them. They need a ride. Their paws are burnt. They can't take no more. Your feet can. You're determined. You got plans. You move forward. Not them. You're going to do the work, and they're going to collect. And they're going to collect out of your energy. By the time it's all said and done, they're going to have more than you. This is a soul eater. They're going to have more than you, and they're going to have more energy than you. Look, now he's not on the cat is not on the neck. They're walking in the fire now because this person has absorbed so much of your energy, so much of your soul power. You've leaked so much of your energetic field to this person. This is the type of person, once they drain you for everything that you have or they can get, they're going to walk away from you and go somewhere else. This is like Adam and Eve type shit. Like, this decision will make or break you. The friends that you choose, the lovers, even the family members you choose to be family with. Because just because they're your family, like we need to become aware. Like one side of your family might be demonic. Your mama didn't realize she not really choosing and really looking at who she mating with. And your dad's bloodline could for real be a demonic bloodline. And you might look at things for the way they are and say, I can't be around my dad's people. This could be anything. Don't eat the apple. Look, you're high ranking and this person got a hole in their head for real. They got Neptune in their mind because they're under karma. Look, they cannot be a lover. They cannot be a friend. Like, this is a person you can't even communicate with. Because you'll end up in the 5 of Pentacles for real. You'll end up, this is like destiny swap without magic. Like, this destiny swaps naturally happen when you're in relationships that are really on opposite ends of the spectrum. This person is going to magnetize, like, it's like this person is a black hole. You know how they describe the power in black holes? Like that's what happens. And then you wonder why you drain, you don't feel good, you sick, your money low. Because this person have been plotting and scheming on you. Like they mind don't work for nothing else. They were plotting and scheming on you. What they can get. Because that's in their bloodline. Their tree. They don't have nothing on it. That's the program this bloodline is running on, greed. I just heard selfishness. This person with the King of Wands, they're pretending to be a king, to be an emperor. They really are loopy in the mind. They are spinning around in circles and they need you, Empress. Whether for man or women. There's no gender in tarot. You can be a man that's nurturing. They need that. Follow your gut when it comes to this person. That they really loopy and silly in their mind and they don't really be going nowhere. They are, in fact, they are a burden. Their energy is a burden. and them being in your energy, look, with the magician thing and all that, I'm telling you, it'll be like a destiny swap. That's for a relationship. That's for a friendship. Relationship or friendship. No, you know who this person is. Do not. I'm telling you. Keep yourself separate from this person because it'll be a swap for real. This person is a soul eater. An energy eater. And they got their eye on you. Because you're stable. Look, trying to get in there and lick on your eggs. Damn crazy ass person. Need a exorcist. And look at her ass. What the hell is this? Like, people who are, I mean, I'm not judging, but we gotta like stop being, as an empath, stop being so soft on people and overlooking their shortcomings. Like, don't be like, for real, stop. Like, oh, she, cool in this way, she might have this problem, but no, do not. Like, if you got friends and they promiscuous, that is a red flag. Don't overlook that. This is a person that if you got promiscuous friends, they might sleep with your man. But regardless, even if they don't sleep with your man, you ain't got no man. But if she doing that, she might have a Jezebel spirit on her. Like, if you not like this, why you got this hanging around you? I want Porsche. What the hell is going on with this? Crawling up the walls and shit. There's some people that are mean around in your energy, like mean friends. Like, just say they gangbangers and they your friends. You grew up with them. But they mean to other people. Like, oh, they not mean to me, but they mean to other people. Why would you have that in your energy? That no matter if they not mean to you, they will be eventually. But that's demonic. Like, that's my friend I grew up with. I know last week they did a drive-by, but you still kicking it with homie? He a murderer. He demonic. He got demons on him. We got to be better than this. We can't be letting people like this coming around our stability. Feeding on our fertility. You got a whole farm over here. You got chicken and eggs and cows. And this person, they don't got chicken, eggs, and cows because they over here doing dumb shit. Doing evil things. Doing low vibrational things. In excess. Spirit is saying it is not the time to be fighting with demons. It is time for those who still have souls to complete their task. Do not be distracted by these infected people. Bitch running around here with a dildo in her mouth. Like, what are we doing here? And you use your time wisely. And this is what they doing out here. And you're going to take your energy and give to them. What are we doing? That's a black hole. You really don't have time for this. Because it's almost time for those who can. Like, it's time to go back to source. Don't let these demons hang you up and have you stuck with them here. You've already, for you to have a soul, still have a soul, you are one of the ones, like, this was hard to do. This is hard to do in this realm. Grow things out of the hardness here. This is like Capricorn. The earth energy of Capricorn, hard rock, like hard mountain. Like, it's hard for anything to grow there. Like, this is what you got to grow. This is what you got to protect. You do not have time to be caught up in the Hunger Games with The Walking Dead. Finish mastering your energy. Do what you came here to do. Like, many of us in this time, we are waking up and we are realizing who we truly are. Follow the vision that is being downloaded to you from source. Not only is information being downloaded to you from source, but also you remembering who you are as a soul. Your soul's energy, your soul's gifts are being awakened within you at this time. All the things that you have mastered in other lifetimes, and the things that your ancestors have mastered in other lifetimes are being opened to you. So you can create the new vision. Start the new vision on this earth plane before it starts again. It's like God wants us to plant some seeds here for the next round. And look, you can't be crawling around this bitch like these other people. You've done the work, crawling here, feeling like you can't, and you rose above it, like you're an alchemist for real. You've already done this with these people. Fought naysayers, people who laughed at you, talked about you, did you wrong. Like literally a lot of us have been through real life spiritual warfare over and over and over and over again. Like, we're at the time of breakthrough. Do not participate in spiritual warfare with these zombies. Spirit says, this is your bloodline. Royalty. Red carpet treatment. Like, hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. This is them in the dark trying to harvest off your hard work, waiting for you to do all the picking. And you have everything you need right there in your bloodline. They got to go to somebody else's orchard to try and get something. They want to come into your orchard. They know you the orchard. All the work that you and your bloodline have done. The lessons that I've learned. You have learned the graduation. The alchemy. Man. It's time. Coming after that is back to basics. Simplify, reduce, center. You have started from the bottom. I'm literally started from the bottom. Now we're here. Started from the bottom. Now our whole team. The whole team. You are leading the whole family. You're leading the pack. Because you have raised the vibration of you and your entire bloodline. You did some cleaning. You cleaned house. That's what you did. This is like a broke down castle that you have restored single-handedly. Enjoy music, instruments, sound, tone, back to basics. You have raised your bloodline from the bottom to a higher vibration. I just heard an extremely high vibration because you went to war out here. You fought hard and won every battle. Persist, encourage, and advance. Like you did the damn thing. You are a warrior. You are Katniss. Spirit, your ancestors are saying they are so proud of you. Family connections, respect, people, kinship. Your whole bloodline respects you. They respect you immensely for the work that you've done. You have no idea how many souls you have saved by taking on their karma and clearing it. You are highly respected. Open to love, relationships, passion, fulfillment. Spirit is saying yes. You've been through a lot when it comes to relationships, and they want you to still be open to love, but that's not something you need to search for. That will come to you. You have to use your discernment. Like, be open to love, but not too open like you were in the past, where you allowed dead people to come into your energy. Where you were willing to kiss a couple of frogs. Spirit is saying that love is the number one trap that these demons use to catch those of us who still have souls. We're attracted to love because love is far and few in between here. Like Spirit is saying, the ancestors are saying, don't fall for it. Don't close yourself to love. Be willing to give love, but use your discernment. Do not be trapped by it. Do not be trapped by love and relationships. The serpent really uses that. So they can feed on higher level soul energy. Now look at this. I was looking at that and see, this is how they, oh, I'm your prince. I'm your Prince Charming. Just give me a kiss and I'll turn into your prince. They want to get through that door. Look at that pink up under there. This is what's behind that door that they're trying to get into. Access to this type of energy. I did not think this reading was going to be that long. I don't even know what I said for it to be that long. Spirit says go with the flow. Let go, rest, and manifest. They want you to focus on manifesting, creating, figuring like what you're at the stage now where now you have access to the higher files, the higher information in your bloodline. That's Spirit wants you, the ancestors wants you to get acquainted with who you are on a heritage level. How to use the information within your blood, the skills. Like, me being a high priestess, it's been many lifetimes. Like when I started magic, my first meditation, I was shown that. And I still, at that time, I never picked up a tarot card. I didn't know nothing about tarot for real. I knew that tarot cards exist, but I didn't know. I had never held the deck in my hand when I did that meditation. But now that I've gone farther on my journey, I now know that I'm in a bloodline that also did the same. So now I can explore that. on a deeper level. And I am doing it right now. Because literally, my 4th house is got Neptune in there. And Sagittarius. So expanding, spiritually expanding through the spirit realm. So coming after go with the flow is creation. It says manifest. They want you to focus strictly on yourself and co-creating with them. Manifesting. You have the soul to do it. You have the mind to do it. Whoever this person is cannot be in your energy, or you won't be able to do any of this. Keep going on your path. You're on your North Node. And it's a journey that is to be walked alone. You have a lone journey. It's supposed to be that way. It's the hardest journey to do the things alone, but you are the chosen in your bloodline. You are strong enough to do it. And that is, I'm hearing that is your destiny, to walk the path alone. Now, you're not completely alone, but in the physical sense, yes. But you have the upper realms, you have your ancestors with you. This is not a path that you take side by side with another person like this person want to do. A broken sperm. What are we doing? Spirit is saying be at peace. Find your peace. Find your balance in the actions that you're taking. That should be your focus. Being at peace, taking action. Being at, like, balancing that out. Because both of these, this balance of peace and action, that is the main ingredients for manifestation. And by doing that, like, you also will be able, with extremes, hot moon, and wisdom, you'll be able, no matter what comes your way, all the hardships that you have been through, the extremes, they are wisdom. They are lessons. And they will serve you well in this stage of your life right now while you're mastering your manifestation abilities. It's time to express yourself and to really settle in your soul and express yourself the way you were meant to. Find your voice, express yourself, open up, sing out. All of the things that you've been through and all of the things that you have learned has gotten you to this point, to where you're sitting firmly in your true creative self. Your ancestors are saying they're always there by your side, guiding you, especially now. Interact and relate, community, family, traditions. You're going to be surprised at all the things that open up. There might be things you don't even know how to do. Out of nowhere, you might start drawing. Out of nowhere, your cooking might get better. Everybody is different. But pay attention to this. These are the gifts that are in your soul and in your bloodline. And by you balancing action and peace and being in a space of manifestation and creativity, you're going to start unlocking the knowledge in your blood. Why is this long though? Well, it ain't going to be 4 hours, so I guess. I think it was just hard for me in the beginning because that energy, that this energy of this person is, it was slow for me because I think they slow as hell. But anyway. And remember, Spirit is saying, remember what they said. The ancestors are saying, remember what they said. Do not share your energy, your creativity with people who have no soul and they are bound to earth. All that's going to happen is that you're going to power them up. And you're going to switch energies with them. And they're going to have all of your Six of Pentacles. They're going to have your action and your peace. They're going to get to calmer waters. They're going to feel like their mind is finally working. And they're going to walk away from the Six of Swords. They're going to walk away from you once they get what they want. Because they're going to feel all better. They're trapped for a reason. They have a poisonous vibration. It's deadly. This person had came out as death a couple of times in his reading. It is deadly. And this deadly vibration, look, this person, look at like the energy. Look, you're all that energy around. This person really don't have energy. They're a black hole. Look how the energy is being sucked from your auric field over to this person. Now look what's happening. Look how it is going to start being them. How you are got a strong core with a strong auric field. It's going to drain and it's going to start to fill up over here, and then it's going to be empty over here with you. They are not playing. And it's not just this person in mind that's in your current energy, but there are people like this all around, and we really have to be mindful. This person is definitely one of the souls where they owe Mother Earth. Their energy, look, a rhinoceros and how it's tethered to Earth. Like, look, the energy with the night, this person can't move because their energy is owed to Mother Earth. Whoever I'm talking about, who this resonates for you, this person is not going to make it out of here. They're going to be recycled. Their energy is going to be transmuted to use for the next game. You coming at the Empress again. Do not nurture this energy or any energy like them. Mother, cousin, brother, child, I don't care, bruh. Don't nurture this energy because they're gonna become the King of Pentacles off of you. Your energy is not only gonna feed them, but their bloodline. Like, you have the type of energy to this energy. Just say this person was with you, made tears in your auric field, took all this energy. It could be energetic, could take your money, all kinds of stuff, and it's going to feed this dead bloodline. And then just say that person went with somebody else and had kids with them. And so it's going to allow this dead bloodline to get a little bit further. This is what how this bloodline is surviving in this realm right now. That's kind of like, say if y'all was married and y'all didn't have no kids or nothing like that, but they got all your energy, they got money from the divorce, like just say one of them Mary J. Blige and oh boy, and she got to pay him $20,000-$30,000 a month. And so this person goes somewhere else and have kids. Like now, even though they're a dead bloodline, they're surviving on your energy. That kid that they had with that other person and the kids, they're surviving. They're creating a foundation on, they're running on your energy, your ancestors' energy. It be working like that, y'all. Y'all can't be sitting up here like these athletes and stuff that be having these kids with these crazy ass bum ass women. It can happen like men too. Like that's a destruction of the bloodline. Like that talent, that like especially using your body, that is a bloodline gift. Athletic ability and shit like that. And this person, this whole is a Jezebel spirit, and she drains energy through sex and having kids by somebody, and now they like, you need to pay me $30,000 a month for your kid, and they don't give a damn about the kid though, for real. And now whatever, we're moving on. Don't let these demons snatch the key. Like, rise like the phoenix and get out of this realm. Like, open portals for yourself and get out of this realm, y'all. It's time. It's time to go. It's time to get out of here. For all of y'all that resonates with this, that my voice speaks to your soul, this is a call. This is a call, y'all. It's the end times. Get yourself right. Get your babies right. Make sure you really figure out what this place is about and wake the fuck up. It's time to get out of here. I want to cry. I'm dead ass. I'm going to try not to cry because the shit I be seeing in my mind's eye, y'all. Finish yourself. Know that you are a work of art. Finish yourself. Ten of Wands, do the work. Like with this Page of Pentacles, get everything right. Your mind, body, soul, spirit, you're already on the right track. Finish it. All the details. Like all the fine details. Do the work. Do not get caught up with these demons and these zombies. Do not allow these dead souls to puppet your energy and use it as they please. You need it for what you got to do. Do not give your energy to these barren people, for real. You need it all for yourself at this time. This is a really serious time energetically in history. You need it all for yourself to fly out of here, y'all. I'm dead ass. Because the cycle of this game, the world card, is coming to an end. Shield your mind from the toxic energy. Like, this is spiritual warfare. It's Agent Orange all in the atmosphere, y'all. Move forward. smart. Quickly and smart. Because if you don't, you'll end up with a sick soul like the rest of them. You're going to end up with the rabies like the rest of these zombies. Dead ass for real. You're going to end up like them, barely keeping your head above water. And some of us, the things that we've been through, we might think like, oh, I feel like this. Like, no. Like, reading these people that don't have no soul, out of all the things that I've been through, and y'all, I've been through a lot. I realized that I ain't never went through nothing. I mean, not like that, but like that. Like, what we think is keeping your head above water is not the same as the emptiness that these people feel. The desperation. Especially these people who want to be other people because they soulless. And they're craving their soul that they miss. And they be trying to destiny swap and steal souls and copy people. These skinwalkers, they be, man, it's such a dirty energy. They be really wondering what it feels like to be in your skin, y'all. That type, keeping your head above water, that's scary. Protect your energy. Because it just, like, we got to realize our energy is gold. Like, if you had $10 million, $10 billion, are you just going to leave it outside? Not protected? Nah. You are $10 billion. You need to keep your guard up, your boundaries up, keep barbed wire all around you. Because it's serious. It's serious. It's a war out there. And so many people asleep. Kikiing. And it's really spiritual warfare all around us. And these people, they can smell us. They can smell you from a mile away. Oh, this person is going somewhere. I want to go with them. Don't let them go. Don't let them come with you. And look at these lights. This is like a movie set. This place is fake. This is the Truman Show. This is the Hunger Games. This is the show. Play the game. Really, at all times, never forget what this place really is. And don't be fooled by the illusion. Otherwise, these zombies will feed on you and your bloodline. If this has helped you, please like, share, subscribe, and until next time.